Hi, welcome back to Small Talk Queens, episode 93. I'm Megan.
I'm Kelly. I'm forcing it to be fall.
As I'm here in sleep, I just put fucking sleeveless on.
Well, it's going to be it's 80 some degrees today with humidity.
Well, and I'm trying to figure out because the line here, right? I think it should go like that, but then it's a lot of cleavage. So I'm keeping the ruffle like up here. I'm not really. I don't know. Look, all it does is I can't.
I don't think. Well, this is like really wide because it's a one size fits all.
But at least we're like in fallish colors, right?
I feel like
sleeveless, but it's fallish.
I feel like a flying squirrel.
Well, quit pulling out. Like
no, you know how they have the like thing underneath their arms, the flying squirrel. It's webbed.
Real quick, because
this is red. This is red.
It's fucking orange.
It's orange, but it's called red.
If you're new, we have a lot of swears, and we have somebody new. We have another subscriber, but there's no name. And again, I never scrolled back to a month ago to the other person, so I apologize. I want to say it was like Nikki or Nicole or somebody, but I could be totally wrong. It started with an N, number 111, whoever you are.
Okay. Well, welcome.
And also, Dana, yes, I'm sorry for Kelly's, I almost said FUPA. I'm sorry for that too. Faux pas the other week.
About what?
About Tim Curry being dead because he's not.
Oh, yeah, he's not.
And
but he did have a stroke.
Out.
Well, he had a
she
stroke.
Stroked out fucking watching us because she was like, oh my God. Like
he had a stroke. I'm sorry.
So, anyway, happy October. Happy October.
Thank fucking God.
Even though, well, technically we're filming this the 30th.
Why are you telling him?
Oh, it doesn't matter. We got to get a couple in here. So
it better fucking get cold.
I'm hostile, fucker, over the fucking weather. I can't.
I mean, I don't want to be sweating anymore when I get out of the shower, for Christ's sakes.
I had to get up this morning and turn the fucking bedroom air conditioner on because it was so hot upstairs. We had 2 fans on, and the house air conditioner, it didn't even matter.
I was sweating. We still have the air conditioning on. I have the ceiling fan on. I was sweating in the middle of the night.
You should have gotten an at-home.
So I kicked the covers off.
You should have gotten the air conditioner like we got for the bedroom.
Kicked the covers off. I have my leg hanging down over the edge, so hopefully there's no monster under my bed coming to get me.
But your bed doesn't have it underneath the bed.
I know, but you never know. They could just get you.
Because that fucking nun and that fucking demon hand is coming at me. I know it.
But it's
I have to think about it before I even get out of bed. I'm like, fuck.
I woke up to go to the bathroom last night, and I was sweaty and warm. I was hostile.
Oh, wait.
And I come in.
Give the warning.
And John is wrapped up like a cocoon in the blankets. Like, where's he sleeping? Like, does he have snow coming down somewhere? I don't understand.
We run hot. I don't know what to tell you. So, in case you're new, we have lots of swears. Yeah. Get your easily offended elderly out of the room and your children out of the room because, anyway, be gone. Anyway.
Oh wow, be gone.
Be gone with you. Be gone. Anyway.
Shazam! Be gone.
Shazam! Be gone.
Shazam.
We've not been drinking with a lot of coffee this morning. I've got lipstick all over my fucking finger. So I've decided I'm not a fan. I officially don't like the Wonder Skin. Their eyeliner looks fucking banging because, of course, now I keep getting ads for it. I like the eyeliner.
Until you put it on, then you don't like it.
Well, it's also like it stays on, I think. So I'm kind of like, I don't really know how I feel about that. Plus, I got the sensitive eyes. So today I have on.
Is that a new ring?
Chanel. No. Which one? Either one is
a heart.
No. Joe got it for me for Valentine's Day. It's a heart.
I don't know, but I'm really considering Botox, not to make me look younger, but my eyebrows are uneven, and it's really
uneven. Look,
and it's really bothering me.
Well, I told you not to start picking one apart because once you start doing it, you can't stop.
The nerves.
Hang on.
The stress.
Pardon me while I holler to my husband. Hey, Joe, if you need the door shut, you could shut it.
Do you know what caused me to? I was reading about the 4 college students murdered in Idaho.
You need to stop perseverating over that. Oh, wait, though. Speaking of, not to be excited about this, but speaking of 4 people that were killed, the yogurt shop murders. Did you ever watch the?
No, I never did.
Okay. So
that happened while I was in college, I think.
It happened in the early 90s.
Yeah.
I want to say 91. And Bonnie and I talked about it because obviously she wasn't living in Texas at the time, but we've talked about because Joe and I were watching the documentary. There's like a 4-part documentary. I think we have like 1 part left to go.
What show is it on? What channel?
I don't fucking remember. Netflix.
But it's not Hulu, is it?
I don't. But the Hulu now I can't watch the end of it, so I don't know. So anyway, we were watching it, and so these. If you don't know about it, these 4 girls were young girls, teenage girls, like 13 to 16 or whatever. 2 of them were sisters, were killed while they were working at this yogurt shop. And like people went to jail for this. Like a guy went to death row. He ended up kind of admitting that he did it because he was like
coerced
into it, like under a lot of pressure, like whatever. And I always find that fascinating. Like I always find that fascinating. When you're just so worn down, you're like, fine, I fucking did it. Is that what you want to fucking hear? And here's my thing with that.
And they can brainwash you. Like you begin to think like, well, did I really do this?
And we're not anti-police. Look, I love the police. No. I love the police. But that kind of thing. And here's the thing that Joe and we always have to pause it because I have to go into a rage while we're watching something like this. Because don't you want the actual fucking person? Like, I don't understand. Like, let's just get somebody, let's put him in jail. For what? To make the family feel? Like, don't even the family was like, wait, but we want the actual person. Like, we don't want you just arresting somebody just to fucking arrest somebody. We want the actual perpetrator.
Right.
So, and I believe that one of the parents, at least one of the parents, is dead. So she's unfortunately not here to witness this. But they got the guy, but he's dead. Christ. They used a DNA thing. I think like somebody else submitted a DNA thing. I only skimmed the article.
Oh. They
know who did it. He's dead. He killed himself when the police were after him years ago.
Oh yeah, I saw that
for another murder.
Several years later.
But now I also, if you're watching the Yogurt Shop fucking documentary, the 4-part one, whatever. If you're curious what happens, I just told you, so I apologize.
Well, that's no earth-shattering news.
And it's all over the news.
Because it was all over the news. I heard on GMA today that he shot himself, like he killed himself. So
I'm very excited for the family's sake. I'm so excited that they finally know who did it, and also for these boys, these high school kids that were. I don't remember if they're all alive or not. Shit, I hope one of them didn't kill himself.
I mean, that's when you really want to go.
Well, one guy went to
the
death
person.
row, but he got off. They ended up coming back later because DNA also wasn't what it is today in the 90s. Right. So somehow they were able to figure out, and I forget now how it happened, but they figured out the guy that went to death row. They figured out he didn't actually do it. He had nothing to do with it. He was the one that kind of was coerced into giving his. I can't. Anyway. So that was exciting news over the weekend.
I mean, honestly, that's where you, like, when you find out you've been wrong, well, you know you've been wrong, but you've been in prison for, like, half of your life or something. I mean, that is where you really want the eye for the eye thing. Like,
well, they get
you
money.
really want to, I know,
like
but
the state of Texas paid.
You really want to strangle the
wait, hang on.
The murderer yourself.
Excuse me, Joe.
Joe.
So the yogurt shop thing, we didn't finish watching it, but the guy who went to death row for it, whose last name was Springsteen.
Yes.
Right. He, was he related? I don't remember. No, not related to Bruce. He got something for being wrongfully. Oh, yeah. Okay. Like you get like, but I mean, how many millions can you put on how many years of your life? Anyway, I will never understand. Out of all of the documentaries that we watch and all of the crime shows that we watch, I will never understand the putting somebody in jail just to fucking put somebody in jail.
Well, I think it's not as simple as that.
This is who it is. This is who it is. We're coercing someone, badgering them till they fucking admit it. What? Why do you want that?
I didn't watch it, but didn't it go to trial? I mean, there's got to be some evidence to convict this person, or that jury's fucked.
Well, there really wasn't.
I mean, so where do you come up with the evidence for the jury to say, oh, okay?
Well, because he fucking admitted to it.
I know, but you still need.
Even though
I don't understand the law, but you still need.
Look. All the jurors need to hear is the guy said he did it, so he did it. I mean,
you don't want me on a jury.
Let me stop.
So, back to the Brian Koberger thing, and I'm not obsessed with it. I just wanted
She's obsessed with it. The book, all the documentaries, all the shows.
I read the book by James Patterson, which was the author who's written all those other books. It was actually really good and insightful, and it talked more about the 4 kids themselves and like their families and their growing up and all of that. So that was interesting. But
I don't mean to sound callous about it. It's awful those kids were killed.
But it makes you want to. I don't even know.
Pay a lot of attention. You pay attention to this like I did, like Bundy.
Right, because it's fascinating to me that this took place, and now we're never going to know the answers. And after reading that book, the parents want a hold of him. They want to get a hold of him. And I hope he's under watch, because he better not commit suicide, because I think he needs to live a long solitary life in there.
He might like jail.
Well, I mean, he was a criminal major. Criminal law major, whatever the fuck.
Guy's a fucking imbecile.
I mean, and I'm kind of obsessed with it because it was in Pennsylvania. Like, he lived in Pennsylvania.
I mean, they captured him in Pennsylvania.
It talks about how the police got him, and they got him by the DNA, but I liked the chapter on how you got the inside scoop on what the police were doing. They weren't just watching him tote the trash out at 4:00 in the morning and put it in the neighbor's bin in the Poconos. It was more than that, and it was, to me, that's fascinating.
Yeah.
I want to do undercover work. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't be quiet enough.
Well, I don't know if I talked about this before.
They're like people hanging out in the trees. There are people hanging out in the trees.
You have to be like stealth-like, if not us.
Sean could be stealth-like.
When he wants to be, right? When he's trying to overhear something. So our police department was hiring. They had like an advert for it on Facebook.
Oh.
So then when I saw our buddy at the bar, and I was like, hey,
I can solve crime.
Well, I don't know if I talked about this before, but I I had been drinking for like 4 hours prior to this.
You did mention all this.
But I was like, they're hiring. But it said, no, like, you don't need any experience. He's like, no, like, we'll put you through the whatever, like the schooling
training?
for it, the training, like the police academy, whatever.
Oh.
And I was like, oh. Like, I'm like,
what did you think?
I'm like, well, I talked to him, like, couldn't I come and do, like, did anyone do, like, cold cases? I'm like, I have really good intuition. I'm like, I know that sounds crazy. He laughed. He said, actually, you really need good tuition. It's good intuition. It's a good thing
skill
to have. And he just recently solved a cold case, but that's all I remembered about it because, yeah, anyway. And speaking of things, the one that you texted me about, the local girl that was killed by her fiance,
in Lower Merion, yeah. That was years ago.
It was right after I moved here, but I don't remember hearing anything about it.
I did, because it took
watching.
place.
I was working 2 jobs. I wasn't
The apartments
watching
were
television.
brand new condominium apartment-like things over by this outdoor shopping center.
Well,
they
found her dead.
Very exclusive.
In her locked apartment that she shared with the fiance. It was all very suspect. I mean, he probably did it. I mean, also, like, and then he tried saying she killed herself, but they were looking at the stab wounds and, like, some of them, like, you just can't do yourself. Like, you know, your arm only reaches certain ways behind your back. I mean, and who has ever killed themselves by way of stabbing themselves? No. I mean, come on. This fucking guy did it. But the police were quick to do whatever, and then, like, the coroner even came back and was like, okay, look, I think I fucked up.
The coroner got in trouble.
Yes.
Yeah.
The parents have really been like,
yes.
Of course, I mean, as parents, right? Let's fucking find out. Let's nail this fucker.
Yeah.
And again, I don't remember if we gave the disclosure. We did. Okay,
yes,
sorry.
Swearing.
Look, I can't.
The swears.
The swears.
I'm just trying to look up if I had something.
Well, you look up. Oh, so I colored my hair. It was actually this dark last week.
It looks
good. But I had it up in a bun with a headband, and so I'm trying to decide. I think I like it.
I like it.
But then I got really... So yesterday I like freaked out a little bit because I saw like little specks in my hair and I thought there was something like in my hair. I'm like, what the fuck? Little tiny gray specks. Well, after a week, it's already fucking gray.
Well, I mean, that's what happens. And the gray hair is a different texture. I know this from the guy that colors my hair. So... it takes on the color not only differently, but sometimes it doesn't hold it.
If you look in like really close, like you can see it's a different.
Yeah, it's
a different
color.
No,
well, just a little bit. But you might not have gotten it right in there. Like they have to take a brush and like go like this.
I did though. I did because it was down in there, but I have a little tiny bit of growth.
Yeah, well, your hair
little
grows.
Silver, whatever.
Your hair grows.
And I'd like to point out the curtain.
Oh yeah, the curtain.
So because they took the tree down, and then we're
she wanted the tree down. All she wanted was the tree down. To get the tree down.
Blinding in here. So we've not sat out here. I don't remember when the fuck the tree came down. Beginning of the year. I don't even remember. Whenever the tree came down.
Wasn't it?
I don't remember. I know last summer it was still up. I don't remember when the fuck it came down. Anyway, sometime in the last year when the tree came down, I'm sure I talked about it. It was great because the tree was very dangerous and had limbs falling out of it every time the fucking wind so much as whispered about blowing.
And you park on the street.
And we park on the street, and kids play on the street, and so everybody was like, whoa, like, what's happening? And it went through the neighbor's roof, finally. Like, finally, I don't really mean it like that. The people who owned the house with the tree, it went through their roof.
We wish you well.
And that was, right, it was after a limb had fallen. It sounded like a car accident out front.
Yeah.
A limb fell and smashed onto their porch and, like, took out their awning, like the little, like, you know, brick, whatever, and like the fucking furniture.
I'd be so pissed.
And they still didn't take the tree down. After it went through the roof, then the tree came down.
Taking trees down is no
they were done,
cheap ordeal.
No. Why is it so expensive?
Because have you seen them take a tree
down?
They
sell
like
the
climb
wood,
it.
Though.
They like,
I mean, depending on the wood, not only do you pay them to take it down, then they go and fucking sell the wood.
Yeah, especially if the tree's diseased, you pay a lot of money for those things that people have made out of diseased trees, like bowls and platters
people
and
make things out of diseased
they're
trees?
called burls or whatever. They have like they're diseased. Yeah, I've seen them like at the arts festival and things. It's very expensive.
Cool wood, not like
it is cool. You should see it. Okay. Like it makes a cool pattern or whatever. I'll have to look up a piece. But diseased wood is expensive to buy something made out of it. I'm hot.
It's warm out here. I got a bitch about
I've got like a sweater. What are you bitching about?
Isn't this a cute mug? Thank you, George. We love our mugs.
Grains in it.
So, okay, so we have the Nespresso, right? So they have seasonal flavors. They had a pecan, a pumpkin spice that's okay. It's not bad. It's pretty good, actually. And then they had a maple pecan, which we were very excited about because I love maple. Like I could just like drink maple syrup.
Like actual maple syrup or like Aunt Jemima's?
I love Aunt Jemima's.
Aunt Jemima's is like 100%
Are we allowed
sugar.
to call it Aunt Jemima?
I think.
What's
I think
the one they
just
got rid
changed Mrs. Buttersworth. They changed the logos is what they did.
We have one out there that's sugar free because I was going to make a little fall recipe. I needed maple syrup for it. So instead of using the real stuff that's really tasty, that stuff still it's just as fucking good. Anyway. So I ordered the maple pecan, right? Joe and I ordered the maple pecan. We got one sleeve to try it. It was so good. Like, you brewed it and it smelled delicious and it tasted delicious.
Good.
So we ordered 4 more sleeves before it sells out.
Oh.
We get it, right? And here I'm like, I've got fucking long COVID or some shit. Why does this taste like shit? Why does it not smell like maple? Well, Joe couldn't smell it either. And so the whole sleeve tasted like shit. Like, not, it just tasted like coffee. Like, it didn't smell like maple. So then because we descaled the machine. So I thought, maybe because we descaled the machine, but the pumpkin one tasted normal, and all the other ones tasted normal, except the maple one. And I had the maple one before the new sleeve of it. We opened it before we descaled it, and it tasted like shit. And then it tasted like shit also after the descale. So it was not the descale.
Sounds like it was mislabeled.
So I reached out to Nespresso. It's a known problem. They didn't tell me it was a known problem, but I told them we ordered 4 sleeves in the last order. We've opened one. I don't know about the other 3, but this one. They all taste terrible. Every one we've had, it doesn't smell like maple, it doesn't taste like maple. They reimbursed us for all 4 sleeves, which is good because
they should because it's expensive.
This shit is not cheap. So I was like, they didn't even no questions asked. Here, we're reimbursing you for all 4 sleeves.
Happy customer,
right? Well, then I got online, did a little research.
Oh yeah.
And I was on, I think, Reddit. I don't remember
Reddit.
where it went.
I don't understand Reddit. It's
people went and bitched because what you pay for this, right? So last year's, I think it was good. So maybe this was left over from last year, like the sleeve, whatever. I don't know. And then, so either they packaged it incorrectly and it's some other kind of fucking coffee. But it's a known issue. It was really pissed me off. Who's this guy walking around taking fucking pictures? What's he doing?
Wow.
Joe, do not answer the door. Someone's going around. We don't want it.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
He probably heard you.
He probably heard me, right? He'll come to the door.
That bitch.
So I'm like all over the place. So we put the curtain up, by the way, because of the sun. back to the curtain.
Wait a minute.
Curtain went up. Joe and I got up there the other day and we had to take all this stuff down. I rearranged Gladys and Gertrude a little bit too, so you can see the ghost. You can see the ghost eyes here. I have another outfit set for them.
That looks like the one on Charlie Brown, Great Pumpkin.
It does. I have another set of Halloween outfits for them. They're in my Amazon cart. I'm gonna get them like next week. So I'm gonna change them up a little bit. They're all gonna get to wear all the costumes. I'm cheap about these because they sit here and no one sees them but me and Joe and you and the occasional. Well, obviously everybody that's watching, you see the geese. But some of these are fucking expensive. Like the people that knit them, like they're really cool.
Yeah,
and if I could sew or knit, I'd fucking make them myself. But I'm not spending $30 an outfit.
Get mom.
I spend $19.99 for a 2-pack on Amazon.
There you go.
And that's I refuse to spend a lot of money. Mom was supposed to make them wings a year ago when I got them.
She's a little backed up on her sewing.
Backed up on her sewing, yeah. So we haven't gotten the wings.
Because she's taking all these retreats.
I was going to buy the wings.
These card retreats.
Get the fuck out of your retreat and make me the wings. I was going to buy the wings. She said, don't buy the wings. Well, I didn't buy the wings. So.
No, because she can sew them.
Anyway.
That's how it was when we were younger, too. You want a new shirt? Well, I can make that. Actually, it was the skirts, usually.
Speaking of things.
Or the dresses.
That Mom used to make us. We were talking recently. I think on here, if not you and I were talking about, Tracy and I had the matching mushroom corduroys.
Oh, yeah.
So I was shopping the other day, and I ordered a fucking sweater that's not going to fucking be here like the end of October, which really chaps my ass. Oh. And it has mushrooms down the sleeves. I am so excited. I am so excited.
Maybe your old mushroom pants will fit you.
From when I was 4?
Yeah. Mom, you could get those iron-ons. You could iron some on.
I'm not ironing anything on. I also ordered, which I got the other day, and then I tried to show you on a FaceTime. FaceTiming someone and looking in a mirror to I was trying to show you my wide leg jeans.
Are you drunk? Because I'm only seeing like half of her. I'm like, you're looking in a mirror at yourself. Why am I only seeing half?
Right, with a fucking disaster behind a clothes and everywhere. So I got the wide leg jeans, which are really only good if you're tall and you're thin. And you can wear like a cute little shirt tucked in.
Or you buy the petite, but still they don't look good.
So these were ankle, right? These were supposed to, right? So, but they're the right length for me because I have a fucking 28-inch, 27.5-inch inseam.
Right.
So they're supposed to be ankle or capri or something, and I got them so they're the right. I'm like, oh, these would be perfect for me. Otherwise, especially when you're fucking fat, you order pants and they think you're some kind of fucking Amazon with a 30-inch fucking 30 to 32-inch fucking inseam. The hell? I mean, fuck. Also, you need to be able to wear like, cute shoes with them.
I'm
which
wide,
I can't wear.
but short.
And I have super short legs. Most of my 5'5" is from the crotch
torso.
I mean, like my legs are fucking short.
Crotch.
crotch. So anyway, and then you got the fucking FUPA. I can't.
The FUPA.
The FUPA. Fuck the FUPA.
Fuck
the FUPA. That was your call.
FUPA. That's the name of the episode. Fuck the FUPA.
Fuck the FUPA. Fuck it.
I don't have a pen.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. Wait. I am wound.
Oh my God. Wait,
I swear to God, I've not been drinking. I've had a lot of coffee.
I have a couple of things.
Go for it.
So this morning, this is the second time this has happened now, but it's taken me a while. I have a really good sniffer. God gave me a big nose for a reason. No, it's almost worse. Oh. So I come downstairs to get the Shawnanators, lunch ready for school and all that bullshit. John has, meanwhile, this is important, has gone down to the end of our driveway, picked up the newspaper that comes in a plastic bag and brought it into the house. Throws the plastic bag that it comes in our garbage can inside.
Shit on it
no, that was another story. Well, I'll tell you that too about the shit on it. But at any rate, so I smell this and I'm like, there is a fucking skunk somewhere. So John's sniffer, because he has a little bit of a cold, and he says since he had COVID 3 years ago or whatever, he lost a little sense of smell, and you've got Miss Sensitive over here. I'm like, there is a fucking skunk someplace. And as I'm making Sean's sandwich, I'm like, oh my God, it's in the trash can. The plastic
Did it get
bag.
sprayed by a skunk?
I don't know if they just walked on it, wiped their ass on it.
Maybe he just started taking the newspaper out of the bag.
Wait, that's
outside.
That's going to be the new role, because this is the second time.
Oh my God.
So anyhow, I take the garbage out to the garbage can. It still smells. He has laid, the Philadelphia Inquirer must have been the one on top.
Well, or was it
smelled.
The person delivering it was smoking weed in the car.
No, it does not smell like weed.
But weed smells like skunk.
No. This smells like a skunk's ass. I mean, it's...
But weed smells like skunk.
No, there is a difference. It's not.
Okay.
It's absolutely not. And there's like an oil on it because, and you know how I know this? Because, so I took the garbage out with the
skunk
plastic.
Spray is oily, I've heard.
Yeah. So, and the Philadelphia Inquirer, I lifted that like up off the floor and it got to like here and I'm like, oh fuck. So that went out in the garage. I just threw it and the sections went everywhere.
Jesus.
And he's already had the Wall Street Journal up in our bathroom because he read it this morning. So I'm like,
did it stink too?
No, it didn't smell so much.
The skunk only got the Philadelphia,
because I think it was wrapped on
on
top.
Okay.
So meanwhile, but before I threw it in the garage, I just moved it off the counter. We have this box.
It was on the counter?
Yeah. Just the paper, not because John can't smell it. It wasn't the plastic, it was the paper. Okay. I Cloroxed the... So anyhow, but before I threw the Inquirer out into the garage in a million sections, I threw it on this return box that we have to go to the UPS, an Amazon return.
Oh, so now it stinks.
So now the Amazon is in the Amazon box, which is a huge ass box, because Sean...
What did you return?
Some kind of leaf blower bullshit thing.
You already have a fucking leaf blower?
It broke. I don't even know. This was the wrong thing.
He broke the leaf blower. It is broken. He broke it.
The point of the story is that the box that I laid the paper on to be returned is now in the garage because it smells so fucking bad. So the new rule it's going to be in the house, John doesn't know this yet, is when you bring the paper in, you need to smell it. And you just need to keep it in the garage. He can't bring the plastic in. Like, that has to go in the garage.
The newspaper's allowed in, but not the plastic.
No, the newspaper still smells bad. So he needs to, like, I don't know.
Sit outside with his coffee.
I don't know. But the other day, so this happened on Saturday, and I said to him, do you smell a skunk? No, actually, it was the middle of last week. I'm like, do you smell a skunk? This was in the kitchen. He's like, I don't know. I'm like, John, that newspaper smells like a skunk. I'm like, I think it got sprayed by a skunk. He's like, I kind of smelled that when I went outside. We definitely have a skunk outside.
Oh.
I'm
but
like,
the other day someone shit on it, I thought.
Yeah, then the other day he comes in. So we're talking about the skunk. The next day he comes in and he's like, something shat on our newspaper.
Probably a skunk.
As he's holding the newspaper without the plastic on it. I'm like,
somebody should just get it and read it online.
I'm like,
it's cheaper.
He does. We can read online. I'm like, what? As he's holding the paper, he's like, something shit on it. I'm like, and you're holding it? He's like, no. On the plastic. I held the newspaper like this, and the plastic just kind of, the shit slid off into the grass, and then the plastic.
That whole thing would have just sat there until something came.
The plastic
somehow thrown it in the trash. I would not even have read. What if it seeped through the plastic?
The plastic went into the outdoor garbage can. And I'm just thoroughly disgusted at this point. So I did not read that newspaper because of that reason. But we have a skunk outside. It smells like a skunk. And we have had skunks in our backyard. One night this summer, we had a skunk spray. And we had the windows open. It was on a cooler night.
Worse than that. It sprayed directly.
And it was like in the backyard. John woke up in the middle of the night, and then I woke up, and he's like, shut the windows.
Yeah. Oh,
so we
God.
got around and shut all of the windows because it was strong.
Yeah.
So we have skunks living in our yard.
Well, you do have, like,
with the groundhog.
some wooded area.
With the
back
groundhog.
there. Speaking of stinking,
Fucking smells.
stink, stunk.
Wait,
Oh,
let
wait.
backtrack.
There's more about the
He's
poop.
a little bit
Sorry.
more about the turd, as he called it on the paper, than
It's
the
such a
smell.
horrifying word.
I'm so upset by the
That's the
smell.
one word I don't use.
I'm
Shat, poop, whatever, but not. I don't like that word, turd. I think it's disgusting.
That's
It's
what
so
he calls
gross.
it. It was so grossed out by it. I'm like, but I'm more offended by the smell. The smell is absolutely horrible. And here I am trying to scour the house.
I'm about to have a gag. Come on. So we gotta abort this conversation here.
So he's talking about what happened to the newspaper. Something went to the bathroom on it, and I go, oh, well, that's nothing because whatever it is likes the cover to the pool skimmer because it goes to the bathroom on the pool skimmer lid all the time. He's like, it's probably the same thing, probably the same animal, just saying fuck you.
Oh God, Christ.
He goes, it must smell humans. I'm like, it has so many other things outside to smell.
Right? It's a big fuck you to the humans on the property. Let me just shit on this.
I mean, a rabbit would be so much better because it has the little
Yeah.
pellets.
Yeah, Joe tracked bunny poop in with his boots. And then we had to have a conversation about you gotta clean these off before you come in. That it happened not once but twice. I walk out in the kitchen like, my God, what the fuck? Why is there rabbit poop on the fucking floor in the kitchen? I was horrified. And then I realized because it gets stuck in the tread of his boots that he wears to mow. Look, at least it doesn't stink and they're easy to pick up and then like anyway. Speaking of stinking, so last week with the stink, I couldn't call it stink stunk because Disney would come after me.
You don't really know. A lot of people say stink,
so I called it
stunk.
I should have called it stinky stanky stunk.
Yeah.
Which is more fun than stinky stank. Anyway, so the BO
has gone.
seems to have gone away.
Thank Christ.
I think. I don't know. Look.
Oh my God.
So
you just sniffed your bare armpit.
I did.
On.
Do you want to sniff?
No.
Tell me. Stink?
No.
So I did right here. Just checking. Because now it's like a bad habit that I can't get away from. Like I'm being in public like.
My God, please don't do that. Please don't do that in
And
public.
it's mostly the right one, which is also very. Anyway, look.
Oh
so
my God.
I still might call the doctor.
Squirrel.
But so I was talking with friends last week. We were having a conversation, like any unusual things happening with your bodies lately, right? Things that go wrong with yourself in the 40s,
menopause,
right?
yeah.
So
roasting.
So I was saying how like because they're like you have a change in diet, all the things I thought of, and the only thing that was different was I had not been drinking this month except for that once.
Imagine.
So my friend said that she thought yes, like that could really be from like a detox thing. So I looked up detoxing from alcohol.
Sounds like you have a problem.
The BO starts the second week of. Oh, I was detoxing. I had a ton of water. I was drinking detox.
This sounds like you have a problem.
Go fuck yourself. So I was drinking the detox tea, and so the second week, which is when this started, it comes on usually the second week. That's when it started. The second week of me not drinking at all after having a summer full of fun times, and drinking somewhat heavily while various vacations and whatnot. So it starts the second week and it goes 2 to 4 weeks. So
you shouldn't drink because when you detox, you have BO and it's cancer causing.
So it was gone for a few days, right? And then I was making tea the other day, and I made a double bag of the detox tea, and didn't I fucking stink afterwards?
Maybe don't use the detox tea.
I think the detox tea, obviously whatever's in it, it's the Yogi brand, whatever. Obviously it's cleaning something, and I hadn't been drinking. The smell had gone away. It was gone 3 days.
Oh my God.
I was all like Joe, smell my armpits. Come tell me if I stink. Because now I just feel like I smell all the time.
It's better than smelling other places, but
I'm still so the one day I just used the secret and I didn't have to use anything else and I was fine. And I was fine in the morning, the next morning when I woke up too. I mean, because literally it's I'm fine and an hour later all of a sudden I have BO. So I was, as you know from last week's episode, I was very distraught about this.
Yeah, very.
Because who wants to fucking have armpit stink?
Oh.
So, and I was like, I mean, how much shit could I possibly carry in a purse? Because my friend was like, they make travel size, but I need a full size. Because every 2 hours I have to fucking reapply out of that.
Oh,
losing my mind.
My God.
So the detox tea
does it?
Did something, yes, because it was gone for 3 days. I had the detox tea, and then it came back.
Don't use the detox tea.
So now I'm doing experimentation, and then last night we broke our because we bought this fall case of beer.
I don't want to hear it.
No, we decided together we're going to break it. We went out of 29 days.
So don't yell at me for having the Kinkle in my house.
It's first of all, it's called Kringle.
I know, but I like Kinkle better.
Yeah, right. So it's like, oh, I already had the Kringle. It's fucking Kringle. It's
The
not
Trader
Kringle.
Joe's Kringle.
It's the almond. It's the best.
It is the best. It's
And
way
so
better than the pumpkin.
The pumpkin's okay. The almond is the best.
Yeah.
You can order it from the place in Wisconsin. You will pay a fucking fortune.
It costs like $25 for the same size.
Yes.
That's not even
Trader
with
Joe's
shipping.
for like $7.
It's $9 now.
Oh, it went up.
Yeah.
Well, everything went up. Anyway, almond Kringle. It's good, right? Nice little dessert. So we figured, well, whatever.
I like the Kinkle
So
better.
we had the beer. It's not called Kinkle. I don't know why you fucking call it that, and it's maddening. Makes me want to hit you. So the fall case of beer that we got, we don't have a lot of time to drink it before the fucking Christmas beers are going to start. So we had some. They're all shareable. We share them all because like there's only one of each. You know, all these different breweries, whatever. So there was something else about beer. What was I going to say about
Makes
beer?
you smell? You were detoxing?
Well, I was detoxing, but
Well, that's going to add it back in.
Well, I know we're getting ready to go on vacation, so I mean.
Oh, Lord.
That's out, and then you know it's Halloween season, so we have all kinds of parties and whatnot happening.
It's constant.
It's when that's about. That's why I was having sober September.
Oh,
Out of 30 days, I was sober 28 of them. So I think that is fucking excellent. It's been a very healthy month.
alcohol is cancer-causing, folks.
I know.
They've published a lot of recent findings.
I know.
Oh, speaking of not only the cancer, back to the DNA stuff. You know, they're finding
Speaking of cancer,
they're
speaking
able
of alcohol,
because
DNA.
it's all about people. Yeah, DNA.
We'll
a lot
fucking
of
bring it
people.
back.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to bring that
Speaking
up.
of things.
A lot of people are doing their ancestry testing or whatever, so they're giving their DNA out there.
Yeah.
So then they're put in a system. So if you commit a crime,
I know, let's do it, and then we see if we have
No,
any serial killers in our
I
family.
don't want-
Are you planning on having a crime?
I was just about to say that's one of the many reasons I'm not forking over my DNA. I don't care where my ancestors are from. I can kind of guess. We'll start with England, but I am not giving out my DNA. I mean, I'm sure the hospitals have it someplace.
Well, I don't ever plan on committing a crime.
I don't care. I don't want it. I don't want it out there.
People,
who knows? In 10 years, they can make an animal out of it or something. I don't know, but
what the fuck? We have jumped the fucking shark. I mean, we are off the fucking rails. I'm gonna bring it back in.
Wait,
I just don't.
My point to this is, don't give your DNA out. Don't do those tests. The
But a lot of
23,
people do. I think
the
it's very
23 and
cool.
Me and the ancestry.
That's how they caught all
things.
these serial killers.
I know, that's my point, and they can link you to other things. I'm not even saying if you did a crime, but they
don't
just
you want to catch the bad guys?
yeah, but they can let them give their DNA up.
We're stopping this
I don't want to give
conversation.
my stuff out. That's like John when we went to Disney World years ago and they started the finger method. John, who has no soapbox ever, was like, you know, to enter the park, you have your little key thing that they have to, or your wristband, which you put up to the little thing, the Mickey head, and, you know, it lights up green for you to enter then. But you also, they wanted your fingerprint to go with this. And John all of a sudden got a soapbox. Why do you want my fingerprint? What are you doing with my fingerprint? Well, I mean, he's kind of right. Where's my fingerprint going? Why do you need my fingerprint if,
Oh my God.
if my wristband scanned and is letting me in? Why do you need that? So he never gave his fingerprint.
Well, like the thing with
Never
I
gave
don't
it.
do that with my phone. Also, because I'm afraid what if something happens to me and somebody with me needs to use my phone and they can't if my hands get cut off. I don't know. Like what happens if they need to get into my phone?
Patrick did I just got a new laptop, a MacBook.
The face, the finger, whatever.
I did my finger, and you have to roll it like a real foot. So anyhow, I have my finger, but there's also a 4-digit code. So if anything happens to me, or somebody take my finger off. Take my finger off.
The other night when I was at your house, I was touching all the buttons on the thing to get into the house because I was watching something and they showed a thing over the buttons to see which buttons get pushed. So I touched all of them.
I wondered what happened to the thing.
I didn't push them.
I know, but
I didn't push them. I touched them lightly.
Somebody must have seen you. Somebody said somebody was into the alarm, the keypad.
I didn't push anything.
I know, but maybe it was on
I touched them lightly. But I touched them lightly to get my fingerprint on all of them. So if someone goes and looks at it, they don't know which ones.
I'll just
all
go
of them
out
have been touched.
with a wipe too, with a Clorox wipe.
Well, also the numbers wear down, so you can tell it that way. But anyway,
we don't use it that often.
Anyway, okay. So did you
now
hear
people
Nicole
know how to get
Kidman?
In I know.
I didn't give the fucking code to get in for fuck's sake.
And Keith Urban.
Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban broke up.
She's very distraught about it.
I didn't read the article. I just saw it. It was all over the place yesterday. After 20 years.
Well, 20 years.
Well, maybe he didn't like her plastic surgery.
I don't think it's that bad. He's had plastic surgery too.
Everyone's getting it. Also, I'd like to apologize on behalf of the American people for many things, but specifically to the Irish and the fans of Rory McIlroy.
Oh.
Because the people of this country have lost their fucking minds and all sense of fucking etiquette and couth. And they were yelling at him at the Ryder Cup the other day.
I heard.
And then he had to lose his mind, poor guy, because he was trying to fucking concentrate. I would have taken my... Right, I'll give you something to fucking boo about, right? Boo! That fucking club. I would have gone up and fucking clubbed somebody with
the club.
This is why I cannot have a golf club.
I mean, Tiger Woods' ex-wife took it to his car. I mean, hey, you can do some damage.
This is why I cannot own things like a golf club or a baseball bat or whatever. I mean, I want to fucking like... I absolutely would have gone and fucking nailed somebody in the head with a fucking...
That's like, that should be in Happy Gilmore. That's like a scene out of Happy Gilmore. Which reminds me, Will Ferrell is doing his own show on Netflix. It's coming on Netflix.
The Pearl thing popped up again the other day, and I had to watch it.
I had to tell you that because I just heard it on satellite radio.
If you're a Will Ferrell fan, and I'm really picky about comedians and comedy.
He can do anything.
I do love him, but... Look, it's on YouTube, I think is where it was. Google Will Ferrell and Pearl. And
I laughed so hard I couldn't breathe.
There's a little skit that he does with this like 2-year-old.
It's like 2 minutes long.
And she comes to the door and he opens it and he's like, and she's demanding the rent money and he's saying he doesn't have the rent and she's like cursing him out and it is the funniest fucking thing.
It is funny.
Do yourself a favor. Will Ferrell and Pearl, it's 2 minutes of fucking fantastic. It is fucking fantastic.
It is fantastic. Well, he's having a show come out on Netflix.
Well, I would definitely watch that. Okay, let me see what else.
I have something else.
Okay, so did you hear about the park ranger in Colorado?
No.
Oh, big trouble.
What did he do?
He stabbed himself with a fucking pocket knife and said that he was attacked.
By a bear?
He stabbed himself with a pocket knife and said that he was attacked.
Oh, okay. By
a human.
Okay.
With a knife.
I was going to say, he's really...
It doesn't have anything with a fucking bear. You gotta stop. Christ. Fuck. I'm gonna need a fucking drink. So after they exhausted this tour of the park, people weren't allowed in their homes. People had to evacuate the park. There was this full-on fucking manhunt for the guy who stabbed him. Well, then they found out. I don't know. I don't really know how they found out. I read part of the article.
Mentally unstable people.
Well, he had been Googling about where exactly in the abdomen you could stab yourself and how far before you hit an artery. So he said that they took.
What are you doing? Practice?
They said that he was. Are you? What the fuck? I can't.
No, but I mean, like
he Googled how and where on the body to stab yourself where you won't kill yourself.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
so then he did it in the place that it said the instructions on how to fucking stab yourself and where to, that you don't hit an artery in your abdomen. He stabbed himself and then called it in that he had been jumped. They took his pocket knife off of him and stabbed him. And then there was a manhunt, an evacuation of the park. People were not allowed back in their homes because of this. So this huge thing, and now he's in big trouble. And now he's in jail.
This is when I wish I were Darth Vader and you could just go up to the guy and just put your hand in the air and it like gets him around the neck. I'm not bitter or anything.
Darth Vader.
I mean, tell me you wouldn't be no, because Darth Vader just kind of can think it and it does it. Like the person, comes off the floor and got him by the neck and he's like, ugh.
My God. So there also have been a couple of big, I can't. There have been a couple of big recalls that I meant to mention last week.
Trader
there was
Joe's
a baby food recall at Walgreens. Costco had a huge recall of seafood, shrimp, I think specifically, and
was that the
cloves, something else, and cloves from India. And didn't I just buy a fucking jar of cloves? I have to go and like see where they came from because
whole cloves or
whole cloves.
Okay,
whole cloves from India specifically, and something else from India. I forget. There was a recall, cloves and something else. So.
There is something I just saw on the news today. Something that went to Walmart, Kroger, and Trader Joe's. Some kind of chicken dinner thing, not just chicken itself.
Trader Joe's, did you get it?
I did not get it. But Trader Joe's. This is like the third time something in the past couple of months has been recalled from Trader Joe's. They need to get a better supplier, I think.
Well, it happens. At least it's not fucking. What's the word?
Listeria.
There was listeria in something. Some kind of what was it? What was it?
The shrimp.
It was like
radioactive.
Radioactive. The fuck.
Wait.
And so I think I forgot to mention this the other week. I was reading this article. These two teenage boys it was either $50,000 or $500,000 worth of damage to the library at their school.
Oh, I saw that.
Right. And the fucking parents. Thank Christ, some good parenting going on out there. And by the way, if you're a Gilmore Girls fan,
they're not
and
trying
you've
to be
altered the way you parent because of it, and I don't really mean to offend you by the things I've said, but look, we're on season 4. Lorelai's off the rails sometimes. Anyway, Amazon. I don't have anything coming today.
Oh my God, squirrel.
Well, the Amazon guy's right there, a girl right there. So the parents saw that because they put the video out, and the parents recognized them.
I'd kill my kid.
Both parents turned their kids in.
Good. You know, mom and dad would have done that.
Oh yeah,
Mom
in a heartbeat.
would have-
In a heartbeat. Yeah.
Yank your ass in there.
Was it something the other day Joe and I were talking about, probably from watching Gilmore Girls, and he was like, I can just hear the conversation now from my father, like, what are you doing? What do you think you're doing? I'm like, yeah, I mean, we would have gotten, like, grounded, like, all the things.
And Dad always told us if we got in trouble at school, we were going to be in more trouble at home.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
I forget what it was. But I was like, I would have been grounded, or the phone taken away, I would not have been allowed. I forget what it was. I'm sure it was related to fucking Gilmore
There was
Girls.
no, let's be your buddy and let's kumbaya this. No, we would have been in big trouble.
Well, and I felt bad because, like, the other day, a friend of mine, it was National Daughter's Day, and didn't, my daughter, my happy Daughter's Day to my bestie, and then I thought, and this is it, and she's of the age, she's a year younger than me, and I thought, it was actually my friend's wife, so we're not friends, but still, and I thought, oh my God, and here I am raging about fucking Gilmore Girls, and
well, everybody's entitled
first
to their
you're my
own
best
opinion.
friend, then you're my kid. Anyway, let me stop.
Wait.
My opinions are like assholes.
Everybody's
has
got one. Hey.
You don't have to agree with me. Those you that do, I love you. Thank you.
If you're looking for something to, because it was National Daughter's Day and Son's Day, if you're looking for something because your kids have left the house and you're an empty nester, just listed on Facebook Marketplace 24 animatronics from a soon-to-be-closed New Jersey dinosaur park.
I saw that. I was like, what the fuck is this?
It's true news because
Why
it's
do
in
you
the
want them
Philadelphia
if you're an
Inquirer.
empty nester?
Wait, because it
Get a
gives you
puppy.
something to do. So, so they were debating on whether to finally add the 40-foot T-Rex to your front lawn. If you've been, here's
Wouldn't
the
you
time.
want if you have kids so they can climb on it?
Here's the thing. So everything from the life-size Stegosaurus, which is $1,200, to the horned-headed Triceratops at $2,230, and the T-Rex at $2,700.
Do they not teach about dinosaurs anymore? And there are people out there that don't believe it ever happened.
They're made of steel, rubber, and foam, and listed in fair to slightly used condition. So go to Facebook Marketplace if you want some of these. In May, park founder Guy Gazelle or whatever announced his park located in Leonoa or something. 2016 would be closing.
If you're getting a fucking dinosaur for your backyard, you need to go figure out how to spend money on a better thing. Go on vacation.
Would close November 9th.
Dinosaur for your
so
backyard.
it's closing November 9th. You better hurry up. Before the announcement, the park had been trying to raise $25,000 to operate as a nonprofit. Well, they're not going to be a nonprofit, but if you want it, can you imagine?
Nobody wants
that?
one.
Can you imagine having that in your backyard, though? If you didn't have kids, you'll be having kids over your house to play with it.
We have 8 wiffle balls in our backyard right now.
I'd rather a Stegosaurus.
Joe was like, go look. So I was out yesterday picking the tomatoes, right? And there are 8 or 9 of them all over the backyard, right? So I'm trying to figure out. So we think they belong to Switzerland, so we're going to give them back. But it's interesting that all summer long, when those fucktards behind us were at the shore, not like a single ball, maybe 1 ball all summer long, maybe 2. Nothing all summer long while they were away. They're back, and we have 8 balls in the yard. Ta-da. So we're going to be the better person. And I said, I was thinking about it.
Well, how are you going to find out who they belong to?
We're going to throw them out. But then we decided we're just going to give them back to the people next door. We're going to make the assumption that they're theirs. And if not, then they have 8 balls in their yard, and they can figure out where they go.
Are you not going to throw them in their yard, are they? You just put them in a grocery bag and put them on their front step.
I'm going to toss them back over.
Oh.
I'm not packing them up and taking them over.
I'm not saying toss them over. Oh, because if they're not theirs, I'd be like, why the fucking neighbors throwing the wiffle balls in my yard?
Maybe I'll send a text first and ask if they're theirs.
I would do that.
But I don't want to think that we're bothered by it. I mean, I'm not bothered by it if it's theirs. I'm only bothered by it if it's the other people's.
You should just say, hey, we have some balls in the yard. Are they yours? Are your kids missing any?
Do you have? We have almost a dozen balls in the yard. Do they belong to you?
Hey, it's Fat Bear Week.
You already talked about Fat Bear.
No. I'm not done. Shut up. You have until the end of this week to cast your vote. Go to National Geographic or natgeo.com or something and cast your vote. Fat Bear Week.
There you go.
I like the chonky ones. One of the bears had a broken jaw. They were worried that he wasn't going to be able to eat the salmon to get fat.
But could he eat the berries?
Yeah. His tongue kind of hangs.
Oh my God. I can't. Oh my God.
He had his jaw busted from fighting another bear. but he's able to eat. He's gaining the weight.
Speaking of the great outdoors, did you hear about the ash from Mount St. Helen?
They ripped it a long time ago.
In the 80s. 1980 to be exact. There was a movie made. That was very good. I remember from when I was little, people died because they didn't get off the mountain. They didn't evacuate. Anyway, so there was ash blowing around, and people were like, "Oh my God! Like, is it erupting?" And they said it was so windy, it had dislodged ash from the 1980 eruption.
How are they sure about this?
Well, other people were saying it. I don't know. It's science. Look, I don't know. I did not research this.
And this
I read a little bit of the article.
Since 1980, this has been the strongest wind they've had out there.
Well, somehow, I mean, maybe it was buried and it's been. I don't
Jesus.
know. Look it up, people. I don't know.
It's dislodged it. Like it has a cork in it or something?
It dislodged it. Look it up.
Do you know that people were selling the ash from Mount St. Helena back in the day?
Isn't it Helen? Mount St. Helen?
I thought it was Helena. Whatever. Mount St. Helena.
Helena.
I thought there was.
Did we talk about the Tiger King guy?
No, we didn't. We kind of no, we didn't get to that.
His one guy got mauled by a tiger and killed.
Why? And he was surprised.
The animal specialist said the tiger didn't want to kill him. How do you know? Obviously, the tiger wanted to kill him. Because the tiger killed him.
And it didn't just kill him; it like kind of mauled him.
Well, right.
And then they were deciding. Then they were deciding what to do with the animal. The best part.
Don't they put them down when that happens?
Well, they're supposed to. The best part is, and I'm being, sarcastic. It's a fucking wild animal, folks. And the family of the guy who was murdered by the tiger,
mauled,
was like, he's had it since it was a baby. He's raised it since it was a baby.
It's still a wild animal.
People,
Christ,
DNA, genetics, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It is a wild animal. It has not been domesticated. Do you know how many millions of years it took to domesticate the dog
and the cat? And the cat.
The cat is 20,000 or 20.
And still, they'll eat you if you die.
Right. The cats are like
20,000,
20-something thousand years behind the domesticated dog. So the cat, the cat that you have in your house, the domesticated cat, is still being domesticated, so to speak.
No.
It's not quite to the level that the dog species is. It is a goddamn wild animal. It'll eat your face off.
Oh my God.
I mean, he probably, what was happening was the guy, and there were people watching. He was doing a show.
Oh my God.
He had a reserve at his house. I don't know what other animals he had. This guy used to work for the
Tiger King guy.
And it fucking
that was the best part of COVID.
I know. That was a train wreck.
I mean, I couldn't get enough of that.
That was a fucking train wreck. I'm so about a train wreck, and it's so awful. My own life is a train wreck, but I like to share in other people's. Speaking of train wreck, the Charlie Sheen. You got to watch the Charlie Sheen on Netflix. It's only 2 episodes.
Here I am watching
only 2 episodes.
Shit.
That's a train wreck. Whether you like him or not, it's still good, and it's worth watching, but that is a fucking train wreck.
It gives me anxiety. I'd probably have to drink if I watch that.
No, you don't. He's sober. He's been sober 6 years.
But his life is such a mess. The little bit that I read about it,
I didn't know that he had a younger sister, and that Emilio was older than him, and he has a brother Ramon who's the oldest.
And Charlie Sheen isn't really Charlie Sheen.
It's a mess.
He has a Spanish name, and changed it
to be like his dad, so he'd get name recognition.
No, Charlie Sheen. Sorry, no, yeah, the other guy, Martin Sheen,
the father,
Martin Sheen. Thank you. Yes, Martin Sheen. That's what I was talking about. When I found out, a few years ago, his name was really Martin Sheen. What the fuck's his name? Because I wondered, where Emilio Estevez came from. Well, fucking Martin Sheen's last name was Estevez.
Yeah. And
I forget what his first name is. And then he changed it to Martin Sheen. And then Charlie Sheen. Yeah, anyway.
Charlie did it. But the rest of the family all goes by Emilio Estevez.
Emilio
they all
was
go by Estevez.
The superior of the two.
He is. But you got to watch it. They interview Sean Penn, recent day interview. Sean Penn looks good, but he's
in a new movie I talked about.
Kind of hard.
Well, I think he drinks a lot.
He was smoking a lot in that interview.
He's in the new movie with Leonardo DiCaprio.
I saw the ad for
that. Who was on the fucking Kelsey show the other day on New Heights. I can't even. With what's his name? Del Toro. What fuck? I think what's his name?
He's so good looking, the Spanish actor.
But I don't think he's in the movie with
Benito. No, what is his name?
I don't remember. I don't know. Oh, wait, so I talked about this book, right? Okay,
what is this?
It's a little eBay purchase. So my friend recommended this book called The Broken Girls.
Is it true?
Know if you can see. No. The condition of this book, it takes place in Vermont, 1950, Vermont, 2014, and it's about...
award-winning author.
I think it's supposed to be kind of scary, like ghosts or something, I'm not sure. I forget. Anyway, so the book, I bought it if you can see, right?
Used?
On eBay. Yes, but in very good condition. Look at this book. It was like bent in the, right?
Well, see, that's the thing.
And I mean, look at it.
It's very subjective.
I got my money back. I got my money back for it. Because
oh.
I paid an extra 30 cents for it. Because it said used but very good condition. I mean, look at this cover. It's all the back. You can't see it out here with the light. It's all bent up. I mean, look at this. It's ripped down here. The pages are ripped down there.
Yeah, that is just called
used.
used.
I took pictures of it, and I'm like, okay, wait. Now this,
I would have marked in it real hard.
I don't need to mark in it. I mean, it wouldn't even like. It's like, look at it. Look at this. Look at this.
Wait, but we're so nutty about our books because I love a book, softback or hardback, that I actually read.
I mean, this made me hostile.
I actually bought a book once. I'm so embarrassed to admit this. This was recent.
Did you take it back after
I did. So I bought a book
my God.
when Patrick was like 2. It was a book for me, and it was.
And you just took it back?
Paperback. No, I read it, and it was so god awful bad. But I don't break the spine in my book. And so when I read it, you can't tell that I've read the book. I took that fucker back because it only took me 2 days to read it. I can't even remember the name of the book, but it sucked. And I was like, I can't justify throwing this out. I want my $13 back. I took it back to Barnes & Noble.
Great. Well, if you order it off of Amazon, they basically take anything back. So you could read it without damaging it and take it back.
It's rare of me to do that to a book.
But then, just go to the library. Because like Joe was like, I was like, look, it's free now. And Joe was like, all my books are free because I got it at the library. I'm like, but you know how many dirty fucking hands touched it? You don't know where it's been.
The worst is when you open it up and there's like food in the book. Like somebody ate their dinner while
I should go over to the used bookstore over here in the shopping center. I like to
own my books.
I like to own my books. Well, and if I think it's going to be one that it's going to, like, if it's about ghosts and it's an award-winning author, I might really like it. I might want to keep it. Maybe I'll even reread it someday. There are very few books
I've never reread. Yeah.
Harry Potter. I've reread Harry Potter and the series. And I've reread The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo series.
Never read that.
Oh my God, they're so good. Do you want to borrow them?
No.
I mean, like fucking good. The one I forget.
I like a memoir because it shows people having a train wreck.
So different.
People writing memoirs have had a train wreck in their life, or they're not writing the fucking memoir because no one's gonna buy it.
Speaking of memoirs, made me think of Reese Witherspoon the other day, and she had this little thing on Instagram or Facebook about all the things she likes, and this lipstick was one. She's like, I like lipstick that goes on blue and peels off or some shit like that.
You should send her.
And I was like, what am I doing wrong?
You should send her a DM.
This is a new color. I don't really like it. I don't think, maybe it's either against your orange or my blue. There's a lot of boob again.
I think it's the blue against the blue. I don't know.
It's hard to match. I lean forward. Let me sit back. I can't.
I just want to say that this shirt is fucking orange because I'm looking at red on the camera. Whoever buys this and it says, oh, I'm buying the red sweater.
It's orange.
The color must be off on my computer screen.
Fucking orange.
It is orange, folks.
Fucker.
It is orange.
It's orange.
It is not poppy red. It is not Tuscan red.
Well, look here. I've got orange on my pumpkin.
Well, you can't see it.
Well, put your arm up by the screen.
It's orange. It's orange.
It's orange.
Okay. I like it. I wanted orange, but this is not red.
We're almost an hour to wrap this up.
Oh, you're gonna read?
So I'm not gonna read anything, but I got a Halloween prize yesterday. My friend sent me this.
A prize?
I have a couple of friends, and we exchange Halloween gifts.
Oh.
Like it started the other year. Well, my friend was drinking out of this witch mug. And I think I'm used it on here before I know. And she posted a picture of it on Facebook. I'm like, oh my God, I have to have that. Where did you get it? And she went and bought me one and sent it to me. And I have a lot of favorite mugs. And I have mugs for all seasons. I put them all out too. They're on display in the kitchen, all of them. And so then she sent me a lovely one last year that I also use. I couldn't use it today though because I just got done putting my nails on. Isn't that a nice fall color?
It is a nice fall color.
I'm out of practice. I had glue all over my fucking self. I mean, I dropped them. I mean, I can't. This isn't going to last. Anyway.
What's orange on your finger?
My fucking lipstick because I went like that.
Oh.
And it's all over my fucking, you can't see it out here. Anyway, and then last year, my friend Holly, she sent me,
we're outing people.
The color by number. I don't remember. Did I show it off last year? I don't know,
but you talked about
it. It was so much fun. It was a Halloween picture. It was a cat and a moon. It was awesome. And so, I got a book yesterday. It doesn't matter what I've sent them. It's not your business.
Your nails match.
So this book is called Cocktails from the Crypt: Concoctions inspired by your favorite horror films.
Oh, I thought
it's hard to read. By your favorite horror. Cocktails inspired by your favorite whore. There you go.
Well, that's what I thought you were going with it.
It's me. I'm your favorite whore. I know it. Christ. By Kimberly Elizabeth and Jonathan Dehan, co-hosts of the Nightmare on Film Street podcast. Ooh. Oh. Terrified yet delicious. Okay, so you open it up.
Oh.
And so here's one. Oh, look, they have a Star of Anise. I just bought some of those. for cocktails that I may or may not ever make.
Is that the thing that tastes like anise?
Anus.
Anus.
It's
yeah.
these things.
My husband's a 2-year-old. He likes to say it.
This is called Something Whiskey This Way Comes.
Oh, crafty.
From the movie Something Wicked This Way Comes from 1983. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Wait, was it really in the movie? So the drinks are really in the movie?
I don't know. If you give me a second, I'll read. It's whiskey, apple cider, and whiskey, period, apple cider, period, autumnal. So it's like it's a 3-word reset. Anyway. Behold, Something Whiskey This Way Comes, a potion inspired by the eerie 1983 Ray Bradbury penned classic Something Wicked This Way Comes. The concoction is as mysterious as Dark's Pandemonium Carnival itself. That's from the movie. It's all capitalized, so that must be something from the movie. With a base of whiskey and comforting apple cider, it's a drink that promises both warmth and chills. The hint of cinnamon is reminiscent of crisp autumn nights. A dash of fernet, F-E-R-N-E-T, adds an earthy backbone, and the star anise garnish might just remind you of a carousel that spins backward.
Oh,
God. Oh. So take a sip, but remember, every temptation has its price. This is apple cider, orange peel plus extra for garnish, whiskey, 4 dashes of Fernet Branca. I don't know what the fuck that is.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Cinnamon syrup, 4 dashes of bitters, and a star anise pod for garnish. So anyway, so this is lots of fun. Meanwhile, I've been finding I have a whole plethora of really great cocktails. Can you quit?
I'm looking at Ray Bradbury.
I have a whole plethora of cocktails for us to if we were going to make them. But they all require so many things.
Specialties.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to go out and buy a whole bunch of shit that we're never gonna fucking have again. Also, some of them are really high. Well, they're really high in calories. It's all kinds of whipped cream, heavy whipping cream. But some of them look fucking good.
Yeah, some of them
They're
look
fun.
like a dessert. Some
of them are really fun. So maybe we'll do one closer to Halloween, or do 2 or something. Maybe I can get the ingredients to make a couple. The same ingredients that are used for apple cider's in them. Apple cider though.
Apple cider's good.
But
it's champagne, apple cider, and champagne really good.
That's one of them that was in there. And then a caramel, whatchamacallit, a caramel
apple
rim.
Oh.
So
with sugar.
In Salem, Joe and I ordered, I forget which beer, a fall beer, both times. It was 2 years ago when we were there, and again last year we got it at the hotel, at Hawthorne's Hotel. And they roll the glass in caramel and then roll it in cinnamon sugar, and it kind of runs down the glass. So here I am, right?
Inside? You're licking it?
So I take a drink, right? And I'm like...
Oh
and I'm looking around, make sure no one's looking at me. I'm like...
Why didn't you ask for a spoon or something?
And then it gets in the inside, so I'm like...
Oh my... You were doing that the outside of the glass?
At first I did the outside, and then I did the inside.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna leave it on there. I mean, I turned away from so no one would see me, as I'm licking the glass.
Like a dog.
It was so good. And finally I just put my finger around it. I was and I licked it off of that. Oh,
I love when they coat the inside of a glass with either chocolate or the caramel
and there's
or
a
whatever.
skill in that, because this summer when Joe and I were trying to do the watermelon one that we rolled, the watermelon drink that we to roll it in whatever that spice was, I take the lime around the edge like it said to do and then roll it, but it really didn't stick well. So there's a learning curve to how to do that. The ones with caramel, obviously, you roll it in caramel, the caramel's gonna stick and then the shit sticks to it.
Right.
Anyway,
the shit sticks.
We're now. We gotta stop. We're at an hour. Here we go. We're off the rail.
What? But I was looking to see what else Ray Bradbury wrote.
Didn't he write books?
He did. He wrote Something Wicked This Way Comes.
And they made it into a movie.
He wrote several books for children, including Switch on the Night.
I read some of his books when I was younger.
I was reading one. We read one in Mr. Pye's class. Did you ever have Mr. Pye?
No.
Mom had Mr. Pye, then I had Mr. Pye in 8th grade.
Mr. Pye is now dead.
Mr. Pye is now dead, but he was, he wrote a book on sentence diagramming. So can you imagine what our fucking class was like? I still don't know how to diagram a sentence.
Who needs to know how to diagram
Nor do I need to know why.
I'm hostile all over again now about 8th grade diagramming
He
sentences.
wrote Fahrenheit 451. He wrote a Childhood's End or something that we read in 8th grade.
I know I read something. I think he did young adult books too, didn't he?
Well, that's what that book is.
Remember.
I need to find this bibliography. Would that be?
Okay, we're gonna wrap this up while you do a book search. We're gonna end this. Look up Ray Bradbury. I'm sure people are familiar with him.
A Halloween Tree.
Okay.
A Graveyard for Lunatics.
God help me. We're done. Say goodbye. Stop with Ray Bradbury. Stop.
Bye.
Christ Almighty. Oh my God. Okay. Next week will not be high for our episode. or maybe we should be high.
I'm hot.
And then maybe your face is the color of your.
Because I'm hot, and I was laughing.
Well, maybe you should. It's 80 degrees outside.
I
That's
know,
why
but I'm
forcing
forcing autumn because I'm so pissed off. I mean, it's October and it's 80 degrees for God's sake.
Fun like oil. Oh wait, I have my Halloween bangle bracelet. Look, it has a little purple amethyst because it's backwards. A little cauldron, a little broomstick. It's backwards.
Look at yourself.
God damn it.
Look at yourself.
Bridget's cross. She was a whatchamacallit from Ireland. A
saint?
No. A goddess.
Oh.
A little. It says witch and sparkles. A little pentagram. And the pentagram people say is like satanic or some shit. Or
They use it as that.
I don't understand because it's not. It's the elements of the earth and a higher being, whether that's God or whoever your higher being is.
Well, it's kind of like pagan, so people are like.
But Christianity came from paganism.
I know, but
all of our holidays came from paganism.
Some people don't observe that.
Christmas came. Anyway, I digress. We're done. We're
pagans.
done. Someone out there is praying right now because we're going to hell. Okay.
Well, all I know is that there better be some people joining me down there because otherwise I'm going to narc you out.
Wow. It's too hot there for me. I have to be a good person. I can't ever kill somebody. Well, that's
the whole point of going to hell.
Also,
it's got to be hot.
I can't handle the heat. I have to go
that's
where
the whole
it's
point.
Control.
That's like double
whammy.
Okay, on that note, have a good week.
Have a great week.
Bye.
Happy fall. Happy October.
Happy fall. Bye.
Take care.